Hello everybody and welcome to what is not really a test here on ESL TV for the RaidCall EMS 1. We're moving into Group D. Joining me as per, not so usual, but at least for the last 2 days is Mr. Jason Kaplan. How are you doing today, Jason? I like
I'm very burpy today.
You're very burpy. That's always a good sign. We're not going to see Inferno in our first game, so no mid lane action coming in for that one.
Yeah, but then it's Mirage
from the start.
Like...
And you're like, yeah, oh, great. So let's have a look at the groups and what we're going to be seeing here today. Everything changed on me. Did I not click something here? I didn't click something. That was my fault. As per usual, as you saw there in the intro. So let's have a bit of a look at that then and see what we're going to have coming your way today. Here we have Group D, which is actually called Group B here, but that's just for fun. We've got Fnatic, LowLandLions, Very Games and .Pixels. First game of the day will be Fnatic versus LowLandLions. Hopefully going to be an awesome game. Going to be on Mirage, and then we'll be picking off the next best games. Ignore the fact that Very Games seem to be already 3-0. That's all a lie. It's a massive lie. The admins are just trolling us for that one. So I hope you guys are doing well. By the way, I'm almost at 30,000 followers on Twitter, Jason. I don't know if you noticed that today. I've got like about 30 to go.
And what are you going to do at 30,000?
I'm going to do nothing.
Kind of disappointed in you.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing, right? But that's exactly what I'm going for this time around. So we should be starting in just a little while. That's totally not a Red Bull. Damn, it was in the camera the whole time. We are ready.
I'm actually about to hit 10K. And by about to, I mean I'm like 800 away.
Wow.
I remember when I first got here, I was at like 500? No, like 80?
80. As
and
in
that was
like
8 months ago.
80 people.
Yeah.
Were following him. So yeah, LowLandLions versus Fnatic. Honestly, I think this could be a really, really good game. Obviously, apparently one of the last players has a problem with ESL wire. So hopefully he'll get that sorted here in just a little while. We've got 9 players on the server, so we shouldn't be too far away from getting things started. Obviously, this is a Danish/Swedish team against a Belgian side in the form of LowLandLions. I think they're all Belgian. I'm pretty sure they're all Belgian.
French?
Let me start again. Dutch. And maybe they've got one Belgian in there, but I'm pretty sure they're all Dutch. No, they are all Dutch. I'm right. I was right about that one. I should always go with my gut feeling, you know. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's right, but I'm going to check, and then I'm always right in the end anyway, so.
I'm so glad you didn't ask me where they're from based on their flags.
Yeah, because Fnatic had a Swedish flag, which is
and that's French.
Which is pretty interesting.
French?
No, Jason, that's a Dutch flag. I promised I wouldn't do this anymore, but
that's why
America!
That's why I was glad you didn't ask me.
So this is a perfect time when we've got Danish players coming in here to tell a story about Copenhagen. Which actually, this is funny because it came up last night on Live on 3 in the announcement about the new Blizzard WCS.
I'm going to drink my Coke.
Which was, you know, me and Jason were flying to Warsaw for EU LCS qualifiers for League of Legends. And we got diverted because of the strike at Dusseldorf Airport. And they diverted us through Copenhagen. We actually got an upgrade to first class and like, yeah first class, proper meal. They brought me a salmon.
Hey, you said
and I was like, I do not like salmon. But I ate it anyway because I was in first class and I was like, I'm going to eat this salmon and it better taste good. And it was actually pretty good. But one thing that I was waiting for, and I knew it was going to happen. We landed in Copenhagen. She's like, welcome to Copenhagen. The weather here is fucking freezing. And have a nice day. And Jason's like,
so Joe.
So, no, he did it all slyly, like turned, he was sat on the window seat in front of me and he didn't turn this way so that the other people could hear it. He turned like towards the window and back and he's like, Joe, what city is Copenhagen?
No, what country?
What country is Copenhagen in? And I burst out laughing. I knew it was coming. America! But yeah, that is in fact a Dutch flag. It's kind of twisted from the French flag, which is the other way. Cool story. Joe needs more unicorns. They have unicorns in Copenhagen, I've heard.
They also have wolves.
Oh, see what you did there. They also have games.
That was a good one.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
Very good. So that's that. So it's 5 degrees in Denmark today. Well, that's actually not that colder than it is here in Cologne, which, you know, we moved into Central European summertime, which just means we lost an hour's sleep on Sunday, and it stays lighter till later, but it's actually still freezing cold. So,
and we still don't get to leave before it's dark.
Yeah, it's still dark when we leave, whatever happens, so it doesn't really matter about anything with that one. So we'll be moving into, yeah, exactly. In Control made this whole asked about this whole Copenhagen thing yesterday as well. So you're not alone.
He asked
You're
where
not,
it was?
Yeah, you're not.
Thank you.
You're not like the.
Good.
You're not the only American to do that. But he was like, you know what? When we're at school, we have to learn 50 states and their capitals, and then after that, you just don't want to learn anything else. So, I suppose he explained
Well, you tend to forget them too.
why that.
Like,
that
ask me a
actually
state.
is. Yeah, what? The capital of a state?
No, ask me a state. No, I can see if I can give you the capital.
Kentucky. I know this one.
Hold on. Ask me another one.
Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky?
Pretty sure it's the capital. Google!
I don't...
Oh, wait. That's the wrong spelling of capital.
Frankfurt. Frankfurt, Kentucky.
So it's kind of like Frankfurt, but with an O. Frankfurt.
Okay, ask me a different one.
Massachusetts.
That's the capital of Connecticut. No, wait. No, that's a state.
Oh
Rhode
my
Island.
god.
No, that's a state.
It's Boston. It's Boston,
How did I not
Jason.
know that one? Okay,
Alright.
one more. Redeem myself right here.
Alaska.
Juneau.
Is that right?
Yep.
I don't believe you. It is. So you got 2 out of 3, which is not bad.
No, I got one.
Now I'll ask you the capital of some European countries. Yes, we've got a little bit of time. There's still only 4 people in the server, so we're going to have a bit of a geography lesson here in the RaidCall EMS 1 before we get started with our first game.
How about I ask you?
Okay.
Okay. But then I won't know if you're right. So, capital of...
Now he's like, shit, I don't know any
Egypt.
European countries. Egypt's not in Europe, but it's
care.
Cairo anyway.
Okay, good.
Its former name was Alexandria.
It was a curveball.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Spain.
Madrid.
France.
Paris.
Belgium.
Brussels.
I don't know if you're right on that one. Copenhagen. I mean Denmark.
Good one.
Denmark.
Denmark? Copenhagen.
Okay. I don't know.
You just answered your own question.
Crap, I'm running out of European countries now.
The thing is, right, and only English people get this, but when I did my A-levels at school, I was rubbish at everything. In fact, pretty
Ukraine.
much... Ukraine, Kiev. And I managed to get a B at A-level geography. Romania. Bucharest.
Moldova.
Oh,
I didn't know it was a country.
Yeah, that's a hard one, actually, Moldova. Wait, it might appear, no, it's not there.
Chisinau?
Chisinau, yeah.
Chisinau? Hungary.
Hungary's Budapest.
Didn't you say something else was Budapest? Romania?
No, that's Bucharest.
Bucharest. That's really close. Serbia. That's a country?
Yeah.
Serbia.
Serbia.
Don't look at chat.
I'm not looking at. I'm thinking about Bratislava, but that's Slovakia. Yeah. Latvia is Riga. And I'm actually really good at whole capital.
I'm actually surprised.
Stuff.
I mean, I didn't even know some of these were countries.
Capital of England.
London?
How unsure you were.
Very unsure.
About that one. We're still waiting, by the way, guys, for all the players to get themselves in the server, but hopefully they should be... What was the capital of Serbia, by the way?
I don't know if it was Nice.
Belgrade.
Or Belgrade. Okay, yeah. There's a couple of them.
Yeah. What's that one?
Capital of Turkey. Which is not really... Is it part of... No, it's part of Middle East. I don't know. Is that part of Middle East?
What?
Like Turkey, or is that still considered Europe?
Turkey's actually a country which spans over 2 different continents, has a European and an Asian side.
Okay.
Just saying.
So what's the capital of Turkey?
Istanbul.
Is it?
Formerly called Constantinople. Actually, is it Ankara that's the capital?
Ankara.
Yeah.
Georgia.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
That's funny that you said it because it starts with a T. Tbilisi?
Tbilisi.
Tbilisi?
Yeah. Whichever is probably, yeah, Ankara is the capital of
Kazakhstan.
Turkey, not Istanbul, that's true. Istanbul is the capital of the European side of Turkey. That's where I'm going to go with why I've got one. This is, in fact, not history hour, it's geography hour, because we're still waiting for the final players to get onto the servers here, which hopefully they shall do in a little while. Everyone in chat's like, Atlanta is the capital of Georgia. Not that Georgia. Capital of Sweden.
Hot women.
You have no idea that it's Stockholm, okay. Capital of Finland. Helsinki.
Nope.
Capital of... Italy.
It's in the
You
shape
are
of a
not
boot.
doing well.
I am not.
You are not doing well.
Rome?
Yes. Capital of Luxembourg.
That's a country?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a country.
It's also a trick question because the capital of Luxembourg is
Is
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg?
Luxembourg City.
Okay, fine. If we're doing that. Capital of Minnesota.
Why should I know that?
Why should I know the capital of...
Because they're countries, not just parts of.
Okay, capital of the United States.
Washington, D.C.
Where is it located?
In Georgia. No. In... Washington's the other side. Which is bullshit, actually.
I know, right?
It's not. It doesn't do very well.
Okay, let's do ones that we should both not know. Capital of...
Thing is, my
Greenland?
American geography is really bad, but my general worldwide geography skills are actually pretty decent.
No way.
So, yeah.
Okay, alright. Capital of Sudan.
Sudan.
If you know this, I'm gonna praise you.
Addis Ababa.
What country is it?
No.
What country is it in, first of all? Or what continent? What continent is it on?
Sudan is in Africa.
Okay.
The capital of Sudan. Ah. I should know this because Sudan's always in the news. Is it Khartoum?
Yeah. Well, did you see it in chat?
I'm not even looking at chat.
Oh. Yeah.
Is it in chat there?
I don't know.
All you
Botswana.
Google guys.
Botswana.
Botswana? Pfft, no idea.
Gaborone.
Yeah.
Madagascar.
I was on an island next to Madagascar once.
Is it... Wait. I'm totally gonna get this wrong, but is it the island that England used to own or something like that?
No.
Like the travel or vacation spot?
No, it's a French island called La Réunion. But the capital of Madagascar it begins with an A, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, that's pretty impressive right there that you know it starts with an A.
Antananarivo?
Yeah.
Yeah! Capital of La Réunion, which is an island. Go back to Madagascar, and then to the bottom right, and then you see Réunion. Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis. So anyway, I think we're going to have all the players connecting here soon. That'll be a good thing to have. Good. We have all players in there. We are going to get into the knife round. Geography hour may come up a little bit later on, and we'll switch to a different topic. But for now, we are going to get into the whole reason why we're here, and that, of course, is for some Counter-Strike Go action. As I just need to make sure that I have...
I'm still very burpy right now.
The in-game. Thanks for that. As he does that on camera.
Yep. I was holding it forever. It just had to go.
Jason. So, Fnatic versus LowLandLions. And we have, of course, a knife round first of all. Can you do it in a Madagascan accent? I don't even know what a Madagascan accent is.
You do it in an American accent.
America! With a
Every time a knife
America! Where's the guns? America! That's my American accent knife round. And Ferid is the last man along with Kais King, and he's actually doing really well here. America. Stinger takes him down, and Kais King is the last man left alive. And he has got dual elites. That is very America. 2 pistols at once. Either way, Fnatic pick up the knife round, and they are going to opt to stay here on the counter-terrorist team. Interesting that they've got a Swedish flag when actually 3 out of the 5 players are in fact Danish, but I don't control that, so I guess I'll let everyone off who's the admins off on that one. So yeah, we are playing here, of course, for the top 2 spots, basically. The top 2 teams in the group will go through to the RaidCall EMS 1 LAN Finals, which will be held here in Colonia on, actually, next weekend. Not the weekend coming, but the weekend after that, so pretty fast, actually. Not too far away, as we are just in the warm-up here for this one. I can give you a quick rundown of the 2 teams. For Fnatic, we have Freeze, Trace, Modi, Zip, and Stinger. And for LowLandLions, Mike's, Ferid, Euphia, Kais King, and Chris J. Of course, you'll remember the likes of, especially Ferid and Chris J, were always around in the 1.6 times. Kais King actually started more with, or really made his name in Call of Duty 4. And then moved into Counter-Strike Source after that. I think he was actually on Fnatic Counter-Strike Source at some point, if I'm not mistaken. So a good few years ago by now, though. So sure you can let me off, since I'm so awesome at naming capital cities of obscure lands.
So Joe, look at these 2 teams. On paper, who do you have to be the better team? We talked yesterday. Oh, okay.
Fnatic have...
me finish my spiel.
Kais King says not as bad the delay as Copenhagen, but... still, that's not a discussion that I think we need to have. On paper, Fnatic here. In the cups that they played, it looked really, really good. They've still got some stuff to do. Technically, they're still, compared to a lot of lineups, still a very new team here. So they've still got a lot of work to do going forward. But I think that we can say that Very Games and Fnatic are the 2 teams that we're going to expect to come out from Group D here to the LAN Finals. LowLandLions and Dot Pixels both have actually done really well for themselves in the cups and on some events as well. They've not looked bad at all, but you've always got to think about the top 2 in the group, of course, the 2 which we'll go through. We'll run you through the other teams which have qualified so far a little bit later on when we get a chance with that one. We'll have 3 games for you tonight. 1 from round 1, 1 from round 2, 1 from round 3, and after this game we'll just pick them, you know, the best ones as they come, the ones that are going to be more meaningful as things go on. Sods for delay, says Kais King. Doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. We're starting earlier than we did yesterday, so that's all that makes me happy.
Here we are.
So here we go then. Pistol round between Fnatic and LowLandLions here on Mirage. Let's see how they're going to go about this one. First steps first, Auto Director is on. And LowLandLions here coming towards that A ramp from the backside. Actually, Chris J has got himself nicely, and he is going to one-shot Modi there. Can he take out Freeze as well, who's having all kinds of problems with dealing this one? And Chris J will get himself the 2nd kill. Kais King onto Trace, and Fnatic are nowhere to be seen in this one. Only Zip left remaining, but look how much work he's got to do. Pretty much everyone on full HP at this point. He's only lost 5, but he's got 5 men to take down. Kais King gonna deal with him, and that will be pistol round going over to LowLandLions.
Okay, before I make myself look stupid, Joe, who or what side should win this map? I mean, obviously it changes on per team, but which usually has the advantage, or has had the advantage during these cups?
It was, according to the statistics, one of the more even maps, actually.
Okay.
I think it was 52 to 48% in favor of the CT side, so... They're from the stats only, by the way, from the 4 qualifying cups. They don't include the group stages so far, which... Now, once it comes to the final, Paul will, Mr. Red Eye, will definitely be on top of and have all his stats updated, being the stat man John that he is. So, right now, Euphia is the only one to take big amounts of damage, down to just 42 HP. There's a peek from Freeze in middle. Directly, you see the grenades coming onto his position, but LowLandLions going to be walking themselves straight through in towards that B site. Going to look to lock down this quadrangle as Freeze takes a big hit. There is Stinger going down to Ferid. Will they get themselves any more? You'd expect so. There is Zip actually coming around the side with the P2... No, it was the P2000 actually. And took down Mike's. And the last 3 men here have huge amounts of work to do. We still have 5 flashbangs available. Actually, I'm telling a lie. There's 3 decoys, and 2 flashbangs. Why so many decoys? LowLandLions gonna come around into that room. Will they get the kills? Yes, they will. Chris J got a man behind him there. Almost shot his teammate in the face. But last man that survived that one was Trace, and well, as I move over to him, he just crumples in the corner as the bomb blows his nuts off. So 2-0 for LowLandLions.
What was the point of holding off right there? I mean, Fnatic, they
didn't want to die and give money over to Fnatic.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. So because they were setting up for exit kills right there, but unfortunately didn't get any right there. Now
to LowLandLions, sorry.
Yeah. But we do have, looks like all 5 members will be heading over towards this A site here, and since there's an eco round currently for Fnatic, they might be able to rush down this, because if you look at your map currently, Fnatic is all stacked up in that mid. Almost said the other one.
In that mid lane, we can draw it on the map later if it becomes a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature of tonight's broadcast and last night's as well. As Freeze actually getting kill number 1 here on toward Mike's. Let's see what more they can do with this one. Ferry gonna smoke out. Kai's King will drop Stinger. So far here for LowLandLions. Actually, Kai's King doing a really great job. There's Euphia, who was actually blind from the flashbang in that one. This Kai's King firing off through the smoke was actually aiming just above the head of one of those men. Modi coming around here, only got 20 or so health. There is Ferried with 1, so Euphia with 1 and Ferried either way with the last one. And that will be job done here from the pistol round win for LowLandLions. 3 out of 3, but now Fnatic gonna have weapons. Freeze, he's gonna have the AWP. Might be causing some trouble.
But still, after 3 rounds, only having 2 kills total for the side of Fnatic, that's not a great start. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were ecoing 2 rounds, but we saw after yesterday just how many kills you can technically pick up on that eco. But with that op, we'll see if Fnatic can really hold down mid. And Freeze, is he a pretty decent opper?
Yeah, actually, Stinger, Trace, and Freeze can all incredibly well. Of course, Freeze was always a top Danish AWP player. Fnatic gonna get destroyed here from the side. I have no idea why that happened, to be honestly. Shouldn't have let them come through quite so easily from that point, but, well, it's all done now, and that A-bomb site is going to be open for the plant. The bomb is right now with Mike, so you can hear the buttons being punched in.
Trace is flanking right now.
It's going to get planted. Let's see what Trace can do then. As he's probably going to struggle to get much done here, as he is up in those apartments.
And they have Chris J actually circling around, heading over towards B right now. So it's a 2-on-2 in this A side. I think they actually could take it here as Frisk gets picked off.
Yeah, they know now Trace's position as he takes down Mike's, but Ferried was able to finish it off. And that is 4-0. LowLandLions off to a flying start from this one. And looking very, very good, I have to say.
Yeah, I was just thinking back to when I asked you, who on paper has a better team, and I mean, you were instantly behind Fnatic, but LowLandLions, I guess they've been showing they've been practicing and really want to go into these offline finals, because that's a lot of prize money. One
thing that Dutch teams have always had the ability to do is win online. They've never really done that much in offline events, though, and that's always been the problem for them. I remember, actually, ESWC 2008 partying with Ferried, and I think Chris J was there as well, when they were playing for... oh, God, can't even remember anymore. It may have even still have been LowLandLions at that point, but this time we see Modi there get himself a kill. AK nicely covered off, though, and Stinger and Zip, last 2 men alive. There's a kill for Zip. He goes down straight away afterwards, and now Stinger going to get shot in the back here, or in the front, either way, by Kai's King. Bomb planted even as a bit of token gesture at the end. 5-0, LowLandLions.
And Fnatic will be bound up for the second time of the half here. Freeze has a op yet again for M4s here. And we saw yesterday just how bad it can snowball against you. We saw, I'm trying to remember what team it was. I think it was Superstars get 6 rounds in a row. And then we saw Game finally pick up a couple when they were playing on Inferno. But that's a lot to come back from, especially when, I would think that CT side would have the easier side here. But after the statistics, it's pretty even that you said.
Yeah, it has been generally pretty even. I mean, that can happen to either side. When you win pistol, you're pretty much guaranteed your 3, and then you win the gun round, and the next one should be yours. So that's where they're at right now. But obviously, Fnatic this time around have weapons. We've seen the first kill already come down. Mike's out of the picture for LowLandLions. It's Chris J edging his way up the B balcony.
They actually do have a 5-man push here. They do have bomb as well.
Yeah, there's a set smoke coming straight over the top there as well. I guess that's going to land on the door in towards those back rooms there. If my eyesight's actually... It's against the windows, but close enough. Door, window. you can jump through them. That's the good thing. As Kai's King again coming up huge there. Picking up 2. This grenade's going to kill Freeze. There we see it land Chris J with that one. And it's now 2 versus 2. But Moddy and Stinger both have loads of health to work themselves back into this one. As Moddy comes through, Chris J catches him watching the window side. Stinger now coming from the balcony. He needs to stay quiet. As I say that, he just runs in there as a flash drops. Stinger, where is he going to find the kills? Is he going to find the kills? Will actually make himself the first one as he goes towards that defuse. He needs to peek here. There is the kill. Oh my god, that was really, really close. Stinger not quite picking up the kill. Did he have a kit? I didn't really see if he had a kit anyway there, but that is 6-0. Close round, but close round or not, LowLandLions win it. 6-0.
And that was actually with a couple of good entrance kills over for LowLandLions. Even for Fnatic, they traded 2 for 3 in the end, right off the bat, but that grenade ended up picking up, I don't remember who it was off of Fnatic, but they are going to just split up again. And LowLandLions, I mean, 6-0, that is just a ridiculous score to have right off the bat. And they're playing a lot more passive now instead of being super aggressive. And Freeze stuck with a Famis right now. As you see Trance pick up 1 kill over to Chris J. So they do have an advantage finally, but Freeze down to 15 health, Trance down to 42. And as we saw, if anything repeats from the last round, LowLandLions can easily still take this round.
Yeah, and Freeze took a lot of damage because he came through the balcony early on and was down to 15 HP. Trace with 42 there after he went 1v1 against Chris J. But they have the man advantage, which could prove to be the crucial point coming forward. Seems like a much slower one this time around here, but a bomb site looks like it will be the target. Stinger is the one that's defending. He's done good damage onto Mike's as well. Decides against lobbing out that flashbang.
Looks like LowLandLions are rotating back over towards the speed set. I think they dropped the bomb in their own spawn. They're going to be heading through the tunnels there.
See, very slow round. 30 seconds left only. And they're going to have to go for this at some point as Trace peeks out, gets his second kill by a middle. Now 3 versus 5. LowLandLions going to try and hit this B bomb site. There is Trace being dropped by 1, but they've still got Zip in there. But look at Kaiskin going mental again. He gets 2 kills. Freeze has only got 12 HP left.
10 seconds.
If he gets in onto Freeze here, this is pretty much a guaranteed kill for him. But he's going to walk in there, try to get the bomb plant. Here comes Freeze from the back, and that will be Fnatic's first round finally picked up here on the CT side of Mirage.
And Freeze down to 15 health right off the bat, picking up that first kill, and end up having only 4 health at the end of that round. But trying to go for that play, unfortunately didn't get it. But still, that first round's going to give them a nice momentum swing, and we'll see if they can continue that here. And they are going to be fully able to buy up. And Freeze, I'm trying to see what gun he actually has on him right now, as he does have an M4. So I'm not going for that up this time.
Yeah, I think in terms of cash, there's still a little bit ropey on that one as Tracy's going to peek out. Couldn't actually see the scoreboard there, completely blinded. As Trace actually gets 2. It was a grenade that actually finished off the kill for him. Yeah, Freeze only had $50 left after that one, so couldn't actually pick up that AWP as well. As Zip sprays through the smoke. He's actually not really done much damage whatsoever. Mike's comes through, backs away again. That was a bit of a calamity up on the balcony. But they got the position. LowLandLions again running down the clock. And things slow to a crawl. 45 seconds to go. There's that smoke again. Over to the window.
To the wall.
See what he did there.
But LowLandLions, they're playing a lot more passive. I keep saying that, but you saw, the first 5-6 rounds they won, they were just rushing to the site, take it quickly, get a couple of kills, get the bomb down. But now they keep getting stopped. Like 1% ends up dying, they end up backing away, and now they're rotating back over towards this A site. But there's 3 members of Fnatic already in the vicinity, and they are walking into the site.
Yeah, they're going straight in there. 19 seconds to go. Actually, Ferret is going to get the first one. The smokes are down. Moddy is going to be the key player here for Fnatic. And as I say that, he comes out, manages to get Mike's. Goes down to Euphoria, though. It's now 3-on-2 with that bomb ticking away. Let's see how this one all turns out. Ferret here. Is he going to go aggressive? They've got Freeze coming in from that backside, which is always a dangerous position as Ferry gets himself another one. Here is Freeze, though, and he picks up the final 2. Bomb going to get defused by Zip. I was going to say who's got a kit. Freeze didn't have a kit until he just picked that one up. And that will be 6 rounds to 2. So Fnatic doing a good job 2 rounds in a row.
What do you think of Modi's play right there? Because he was in an apartment. He came out against the 3 members of LowLandLions. He picked up one, and then he went straight out, tried to pick up the plant as well, tried to stop it. But he unfortunately didn't get it.
Well, it was the time thing. If he'd have killed that planter, they would have won the round anyway. So I think it was a good decision overall, especially since they had that man advantage anyway after his first kill. As we are going to see Freeze sniping through middle again.
This is the first eco round for LowLandLions. So it looks like they will be going over towards this A site, going to apartments. And they actually have Fnatic caught out.
Yeah, there's a couple of P250s in there, but
doesn't matter.
Yeah, when you're fully armored up there, it's always going to be hard anyway. KaizKing has taken down one. There's a second. There is KaizKing taking down Trace. So now all of a sudden it's 2 versus 2. Zip comes in from the back. Great AK headshot to take out KaizKing. And now Chris J is running away towards B. Freeze just spotting him there. Misses the shot. Actually hesitated, which is not something you usually see from Freeze. He is a fantastic reactionary AWP, but they now have to split up because they've lost track of Chris J's position. He's actually got his back. I was going to say he's got his back completely there to Zip, but he's still up. Great. Cool jump, bro.
It was a juke.
What's he doing? There we go. Trying to find the notch on the box to climb up. And with 20 seconds to go.
He's got a flash on him, but
yeah.
His work is cut out. He's at 15 seconds now. Freeze is waiting over towards CT side.
Oh, who's going to see who first? Well, it was Freeze actually. Chris J just going a little bit too far out there. Thought he was on the site itself. And Fnatic reply now with 3 rounds in a row. And there was an AWP picked up there by Freeze. As he drops. Actually, I don't know if he had the AWP right by him. And
he had it actually last round, but picked up an M4 instead.
Yeah, I think it was right next to him at the end of the round, so he just picked up the AWP again right at the end. Ooh, that was close. He's actually taken his hand off the view. That was weird because he saw that Chris J was there. Then he dropped down, which gave Chris J an easier shot, actually. Right. But these guys certainly know what they're doing a lot more than I would. But that is an early 5-4 lead. A great move up by Modi on the boxes will secure the man advantage back to 4-4. And again, LowLandLions starting off slow. Like you said, the fast pushes that they did early on in this first half were really where the money was at as KaizKing comes around. He's, for me, been really the man of the match up until now. 14 for 5. Way more than anyone else. And it's now 4-3.
That was a beautiful shot.
Oh, that was Trace just jumping out. We'll catch KaizKing out of position.
Right as we were praising him, he ends up getting killed. Yeah,
but that's always a hard one to call when Trace just literally comes flying out right on top of your head. As Zip here is going to have 2 men pushing in. Manages to get into F1. Ferid will bring it back, though. Now 2v2. Bomb going to get planted by Ferid as the flashers come around. Nade thrown over to Ferid's position. Stingak going to be running in from that left-hand side. At least the left-hand side from LowLandLions' point of view. AWP with Chris J. Misses the shot onto Trace. There's a nade to the backside. Is Stinger going to come around? Can he get the kill here on Chris J? Not quite. He's got away. And the bomb's actually behind the wall, which is like the worst position it could be planted in right now. Trace covers it off.